Alright, let's see if we can survive this, this camp. Outlaw enforcer, so not maybe mercenaries, outlaws at least. Alright, they see us. We got a barrier. I want them to come for us before I hit stealth. They're not going to. Alright, well, let's come after them then.
Come get it!
Oh, I hate the fucking auto attack. Well, not the auto attack, the auto camera. Oh shit, Vivian's down fast. We need her back. Okay. Vivian. I need you to move here and drink a potion. Ooh. Vivian. Need you to move here, behind this rock. And then continue.
I'll let you up.
There we go. I'm getting low on health. Alright, we got the big ones down. Now we can take on some of these freaking archers. Perfect. No more arching, please. Got him. Alright, tough fight, but we did it. 3 potions left. Gotta remember I also have those regen potions. Got a couple of daggers. We'll have to see if those are any good. Ooh, lots of loot over here. Gold and a great sword. Nice. Enhanced grappling chain. Nobody has that yet. A maul. We'll see if Blackwall needs that, but I think he's got a pretty good weapon. And a shield. That could probably be put to good use by Blackwall. Left over ice mine glistening there. Ooh, Dragonstone tucked behind this. Let's see what we got. Huh. I'm not sure what made me think this was a big stronghold. Let's take a look and see where this mercenary fortress actually is. Okay, but where is that? Yeah, okay, that is the way I'm headed. So we're still going to head on back in here and see if we can't handle that. But not quite what I was expecting for sure. Alright, let's take a look at some of that loot we just picked up. See if any of it's any good. Tower shield. Blackwall. Can you use this? Level 9. It's about twice as good as the one he has though. So, definitely be trying to give that to him. This is a great sword level 8. Dagger level 8. The bow is old. Dwarven rock crusher. Let's see. About twice as much damage. Damages guard. I think I'm tempted to hold on to the one I have. Is that crazy? Okay, it's a two-handed. That makes more sense. Put this back on. And where's your shield? There we go. Armor. Got some hunter mail. Rogue level 8. Okay. And I think I got some accessories I can't use just yet. What is this one? Rogue only. Yeah, I know that, but compared to... Ah, I already have that on. Duh. Alright, so nothing we can use just yet, but some good level 8 stuff once we level up. Well, let's grab this flower. Oops, crystal grace. I don't know what that's used for, but I predict that it's used for mana just based on the style of it. Oh, you know what? I bet Okay, okay. I remember what I did. I think that that shield symbol there is actually something that Blackwall gives me. Is that true? Whoops. Maybe not. No. If you guys know what that is... No, maybe it's one of these. What is this one? Stamina restored? No. Is it something that I got? No, I know what all those do. Regain stamina. Alright, well, I'm going crazy. You guys will have to tell me. That clearly looks like an ice symbol to me, but also an ice shield. And I don't know that... I would assume Vivian's giving me that, but... Hell, I can't figure out what it is. Okay, we're going over this way first before I go check out the rift. Yes, good choice. Rugged longbow schematic. Alright, well, I might find some use for that. What is this here? Okay, we were just here. I just didn't see this path. Alright. Let's see if we can pull off this... Whoa, that's a level 12 rift, huh? Yeah, nope. We're not cut out for that. Sorry, guys. Let's get out of here. Now, I was originally headed to do this quest, which we're going to do. Let's not... No. Let's not, Well, I could skip this rift and head north to this camp. I want to do that, and then I still want to mark that as my active quest, but keep my waypoint. Let's do that. Let's go around this rift, if possible. See if we can't activate this camp. That way when we are equipped to take on this level 12 rift, we'll have a quick way to get here and a quick way to restock. And if we're going to get up to any trouble, we definitely need to restore our potions anyway. Pretty little hills area. Some more wild dogs, it looks like. Let's not tangle with them if we can help it. Whoa, these guys. Oh, they're tricky. They're going invisible. There's one. Damn it. Shit, he went down fast. Oh, no. Wow. Put these guys to sleep and wake up my buddies. Oh, stealth sucks. Oh, I'm about to get backstabbed. Get out of here, get out of here. Okay. You, drink a potion. You. Please drink a potion. Why not? Thank you. I need everybody on this. I think I missed him because I didn't wait for him to stand up. Oh, there's got to be more of them around here. No, we got 2 down. But there's an archer over this way. Is that an archer? Yeah, outlaw archer. At least he's not... Yes, got him. At least he's not stealthy. Alright, that went well. Okay.
I doubt that's the last of them. Come on.
Yeah, true. But let's not head back towards that rift. Let's head up this hill and see if we can't find a good place to make camp. Definitely gotta watch our backs, though. Everybody's healed up alright right at the moment. And Blackwall's got a full set of guard. But we don't have any potions left. A dead forest over there. I was trying to decide what took it out. Like, is that just that winter is on its way? Getting towards the end of fall. We do have some trees that are losing leaves and changing colors. But it looks kind of desolate, like maybe there was some battle there. Here we go. Here's a good place to make camp.
A decent enough
Or a
place to
fire,
camp,
I was going to
suppose.
say. Good thing about checking in here is that we get full potions. Now we have 8. And let's see about equipping some more. Cassandra's got 2. Sarah's not with us. Blackwall, you definitely need a regen potion. And Vivian, yeah, let's actually give you that and see how it goes. Varric, you're on your own. I don't think we need to give you anything just yet. Eventually we'll unlock good stuff for him too. So we're getting a little bogged down in the hinterlands here, and I'm a bit antsy to move on. But there's still quite a bit to do here, so I can't decide. Let's fight this bear. See how I feel. Ooh, hang in there, Blackwall. Ooh, okay, good. I was like, oh shit, he's facing me. I really can't have him paying too much attention to me. Ooh. I'm trying to flank him as much as possible. Put him to sleep. Yes. Nice ice. Get some good hits in. Nice. Got some bear hide out of it. 4 of us against 1 bear is not that much of a contest. It's a good fight, though. Let me check my map once more. What else is over here? A couple rifts. Return to that. The door to Valamar is locked. Oh, I see. Okay, so they have the key to that area. No problem. Could go back over here. I'm a little sad that I missed that because I got distracted walking this direction. Let's take a look at our journal and decide. Let's have a destination in mind. Mercenary Fortress, we're gonna hold off on. I was planning to go that way, but since the Rift is level 12 and there's all those other quests there as well, we're going to hold off and come back and do that section when we're leveled up a little bit more. We might end up over-leveling and forgetting to come back, but I'm not ready to take on some level 12 Rifts on this difficulty level at the moment. Especially not because I have kind of a new group that's not that well kitted out. I'm not going to go hunting. Fade Rifts. One more camp to establish. Down here, huh? There's all this area too, which I don't know if I want to go too deep in here just yet. This is what I was going to try to do. There's one way up here. Tempted to go do this and do some of these quests in here, but like I said, I think we've been bogged down in the hinterlands a bit too long. Let's head back to Haven and then maybe go meet Iron Bull. Mark that one for now. What else? I don't know if I want to make contact with the Templars. I do want to discuss the situation with the mages and see sort of what we want to do next about that. Maybe I could give some herbs to Mother Giselle. Fill the requisition. I don't care too much about those. Yeah, let's head back. Deal with this. We'll go to the war room and then hopefully go meet Iron Bull. So, let's see. World map is Y. That's what I was looking for. Sorry for that delay. Alright. Alright, headed to Haven now. I don't think the codex is very well designed in this game. This help text right here reminded me of that. You really have to dig deep to find what you're looking for and like skim through all of them, and then the ones that were marked new, like as soon as you mouse over them, they are marked as red even if you haven't read any of it. So, I don't know, I don't find it all that useful. I try to just read stuff when I pick it up. While we're here, we'll definitely check in with all of our companions. See how that goes. Breach is not looking as bad as it was, but man, it's got these whole mountains lit up green, huh? Alright, let's go over here and talk to Cassandra's standing over there between the tents. What is this guy's name? Cullen. Let's talk to him first. See how the troops are coming along.
Was there something you needed?
I don't know, I'm not going to ask him if he's with anyone. I'm not trying to date him. What can I investigate? Tell me about Templar life. Tell me about yourself. Anything new?
Is there anything I should know?
The Lord Seeker's actions are a mystery, but the Templars will aid us. They cannot sit idle while the breach remains.
Yeah. He really trusts the Templars, but if that's true, why did they leave?
Why would Templars break away from the Chantry?
The Order believes the Chantry no longer supports their efforts, not to the extent they should.
And so basically that means he thinks they should come down hard on the mages.
The Templars have served the Chantry for ages.
In that time, they have come to take the Order's services for granted. Templars risk their lives against blood magic, demons, abominations, to feel as if those efforts are dismissed. I may disagree with the Order's actions, but I'm here as proof of that. I sympathize with their frustrations.
I don't really. I don't think that anyone's taking them for granted. I think that the mages are saying they don't want to be ruled by a military order. I still think that the Templars have a purpose. I think that there needs to be people who are well trained to deal with dangerous magic and abominations, but I don't know. Imprisoning mages is not the solution. You guys know how I feel about that by now, but let's investigate. Tell me about the Templar life.
I'd like to know more about the Templars.
If you need insight into what the Order is doing now, I'm afraid I can't offer more than you already know. Anything else, I will answer as best I can.
I think we talked to him about some of this already. Maybe not, actually.
What does Templar training involve?
There is weapon and combat training. Even without their abilities, Templars are among the best warriors in Thedas. Initiates must also memorize portions of the Chant of Light, study history, and improve their mental focus.
Did you enjoy your training?
To learn everything. If I was giving my life to this, I would be the best Templar I could.
You were a model student.
I wanted to be. I wasn't always successful. Watching a candle burn down while reciting the Chant of Transfigurations wasn't the most exciting task. I admit, my mind sometimes wandered.
Do Templars take vows? I swear to the Maker to watch all the mages, that sort of thing?
There's a vigil first. You're meant to be at peace during that time, but your life is about to change. When it's over, you give yourself to a life of service. That's when you're given a filter, your first draft of lyrium and its power. As Templars, we are not to seek wealth or acknowledgement. Our lives belong to the Maker and the path we have chosen.
In a way, it's a little bit creepy that they give them lyrium to drink straight out. I mean, it gives them power, but you're essentially drugging them so that they can stand against magic. I guess it's voluntary, but Seems a bit hypocritical to then criticize natural magic.
Do the Templars do anything besides hunt mages?
Templars protect against the dangers of magic. Before the Order left the Chantry, that meant serving in a circle. They were also tasked with tracking apostates or fighting demons inevitably summoned by the weak or malicious.
What do you think of mages? Are they all a threat?
I've seen the suffering magic can inflict. I've treated mages with distrust because of it, at times without cause. That was unworthy of me. I will try not to do so here. Not that I want mages moving through our base completely unchecked. We need safeguards in place to protect people, including mages, from possession of the beast.
Oh, I appreciate his opinion there. I think he's being a little too cautious, but I appreciate that he acknowledged that he sometimes distrusts mages without cause, and that he wants to be better at that.
You've lived in the Circle. What was a typical day for a Templar there?
Typical. The last time I was in a circle was right before it fell apart. Nothing was typical.
Before that, then?
Certain rituals require a full guard. A mage's heralding, for instance. I've attended a few. Most of the time you merely maintain a presence, on patrol or in the circle, ready to respond if needed. Mages pretend to ignore that presence, but they're watching you just as closely.
Watching you, yeah. You didn't speak to them?
Do Templars and mages never speak to each other?
Some do, but Templars are supposed to maintain a certain distance from their charges.
Like prison
If a
guards?
mage is possessed or uses blood magic, you must act quickly, without hesitation. Your judgment cannot be clouded. Of course, ignoring one another does nothing to foster understanding.
Exactly, that just creates more animosity. If they could see each other as friends, as partners, I think it would be a much better world.
Why did you join the Order?
I could think of no better calling than to protect those in need. I used to beg the Templars at our local chantry to teach me. At first, they merely humored me. I must have shown promise, or at least a willingness to learn. The Knight Captain spoke to my parents on my behalf. They agreed to send me for training. I was 13 when I left home.
13. That's still so young.
I wasn't the youngest there. Some children are promised to the Order at infancy.
Wow.
Still, I didn't take on full responsibilities until I was 18. The Order sees you trained and educated first.
What about your family? Did you miss them?
Of course, but there were many my age who felt the same. We learned to look out for one another.
It's an interesting conversation about the Templars. I enjoyed that.
That's all I wanted to know. Thank you.
Should you require anything, I'll be here.
Alright, see you around, Colin. Dodge these swords and have a chat with Cassandra.
Do you need something?
Just saying hi.
Can you tell me more about the Seekers?
The Seekers of Truth were born from the original Inquisition long ago, when it united with the Chantry. Seekers stood above the Templars, watching over them but also investigating magical events they couldn't handle. We were meant to be incorruptible, above reproach. How seldom does reality match the ideal?
Seekers are supposed to be above Templars.
But what are Seekers?
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
Those who know anything of us think we are Templars. We do not use lyrium, however. Our abilities are different, as was our original purpose. We disciplined the Templars and were accountable only to the Divine. And not even her, truthfully.
Then who were you accountable to?
So nobody ever watched over the Seekers?
It was the Divine's duty, but she could only do so much when the truth was hidden from her. The Templars have always feared us. When a Seeker arrived at a circle, they knew trouble was afoot. That kind of power is troubling. You begin to think you are the only one who can solve the world's problems. If you don't see a problem, it doesn't exist. If someone insists it does, they are the blind ones.
Do you think that kind of problem could ever be fixed?
Possibly. Though the Seekers themselves would need to change. They were clearly not willing to, even though they abandoned everything they stood for to avoid it. In my heart, I believe they can still be salvaged. but not by their own hands.
Why did your order turn against the Chantry?
We originally united with the Chantry through a treaty that stated they would keep mages under control. It was felt Most Holy had tacitly allowed the Circle of Magi to vote on its independence, thus breaking the treaty. The Seekers saw themselves as justified, and they led the Templars into a war of righteousness.
You sound like you disagree.
We knew what was happening at Kirkwall, where the Mage Rebellion began. We looked into reports of Knight Commander Meredith's harsh treatment of her charges years earlier. But we found so many shocking cases of magical corruption, it was decided her actions were justified. If we'd been there when it happened, if we'd looked harder at the root causes...
So here Cassandra is talking about Dragon Age 2, which takes place in Kirkwall during the start of the Mage Rebellion, and you can choose to side with the Templars and the Knight Commander because you believe that the magical corruption is intense enough, or you can choose to side with the mages and you kind of you help incite the Mage Rebellion that sort of kicks off in earnest in Kirkwall. And the Seekers were tasked with investigating the Templars, as she said, and when the mages, stuff went crazy with the Knight Commander there, and I guess the Seekers are basically fighting against the mage independence. The Templars seem to be more missing than they are fighting, although there's definitely mage versus Templar fighting happening all over the place. But those seem to be more like the apostates that are looking for blood and the Templars that are looking for blood. I think there's that group of mages hiding out in Redcliffe, and there must be a group of Templars hiding out elsewhere. Lord Seeker Lucius, I think his name was, must have been similar to Cassandra's role in being above the Templars, but I'm not certain about that. I agree with her a little bit. If they had looked harder at the root causes, they could have seen what was really going on, but at the same time, she's still letting things go to her head and believing that, you know, the Seekers can fix everything, and they're the only ones that can fix it. I don't think that's true. It was inevitable. I think the Mage Rebellion was inevitable, but I don't think it had to be quite like this. She does care deeply about it. That's a friendly thing to say, but it's also a bit dismissive because I, as a member of the Inquisition, should also care deeply about it. So I'm just going to tell her how I feel.
Mages were oppressed. What else did you expect?
She doesn't like that.
I expected us to do better. When faced with a problem, the Seekers would close ranks and crush it. We would find an answer, but only once we felt we weren't being coerced. The moment the mages voted for independence, our response was predictable. It was difficult to watch.
Yeah.
How does someone become a Seeker?
Most Seekers begin training in their youth. I was much older, an exception due to my noble birth. We train rigorously for years. Our bodies and minds must be elastic to undergo the vigil, and most fail even then.
Elastic? Yeah, what is the vigil?
Is the vigil some kind of initiation?
It is the rite every Seeker must go through in order to summon their gifts. A full year of fasting, prayer, and separation from all distractions, including other people. We empty ourselves of all emotion, focusing only on the purity of our devotion.
A year of fasting?
And the
Holy
moment
crap.
it finally ends. It's wonderful. Faith realized. I cannot put it into words.
This is what I would say. But I don't want Cassandra and I to be enemies, and I know that this would hurt her deeply. This is obviously important to her. And I imagine that for someone as religious as her, it was pretty amazing.
I wish I could experience that.
If the vigil was not so arduous, I'd say more should attempt it. What if mages never needed to fear possession by demons? I'm told it is impossible, however. I suppose I'll never know the truth of it now.
You mentioned that Seekers have different abilities than Templars.
Entirely. A Templar's abilities come from Lyrium and are designed to hunt mages. Ours come from ritual and many years of dedicated training. We cannot be possessed by demons and are immune to mind control. Useful, considering our role. Seekers can gain other gifts, though that depends on the individual.
What kind of gifts do you have?
I can set delirium within a person's blood aflame.
Whoa.
Both mages and Templars bend before my will.
That's
Some
badass.
Seekers use it to interrogate, others simply to paralyze. Once there was a Seeker who could use it to kill. That particular gift is considered rare.
Cool. We'll have to put that to use someday.
I've no more
I'm
questions.
certain of it. We'll come back and do some crafting a bit later. Let's get on with the story a bit. That way you guys can see what's news and skip the crafting if you're not into that.
Winter activity in the hinterlands, and the Templars are compromised.
You think the Templars are responsible for the attack on the Conclave?
I think they're a piece of it, as are the Tevinter in the hinterlands.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see how all that plays out. Was it the Templars? The mages really have something to do with it and I'm just blinded? Did the Tevinter have something to do with it? Their time magic? A couple more people here this time. Let's have a chat with Varric, see if he's got anything new to say.
Need something?
I don't understand why this is here. I don't really want to ask about Hawk. I would have no reason to know who he was. Or she, actually, probably. Tell me more about Red Lyrium. Have we already chatted about all this?
I'll tell you what I can.
How did the Red Lyrium get in the Temple of Sacred Ashes?
I don't know. As far as I knew, there was only one small piece of the original idol we brought out of the Deep Roads. And it's locked in a vault in Kirkwall. One I had built by the mining caste especially to hold it.
I mean, that means plenty of people know where it is. And Kirkwall is like under rebellion.
I think that's enough on Red Lyrium.
Somebody could have gotten a hold of it.
Not really my favorite subject.
Alright, another time then. Well, no, wait. I know he has more to chat about.
Need something?
Can I ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me? I'm flat.
Oh yeah, I've probably asked all this stuff
Also
already then.
inclined toward
Because he said this
extravagant
a couple times before. Yep.
Thanks,
Alright.
Varric.
Yeah, see you around, buddy. What? Okay. Yeah, I can loot this, I guess. All fruit. I was actually just trying to find where... It appears there's someone else standing around here. Varric's here. Oh, it's telling me Sarah's in the tavern. I'll go talk to her.
Maker, fire is her water. As the moth sees light and goes toward flame, she should see fire and go toward light.
I met Warden Blackwall. Seems to be a good man.
He'll be an asset if we have to fight Darkspawn, at least.
Don't be a fool. Grey Wardens can kill anything that crawls, walks, or flies.
Oh,
The rest of you servicers should take lessons.
I see.
It's true. Hey, Sarah.
Chasing the Lord Seeker, I hear. Anyone who thinks they need Lord in front of the name, that's bad. I bet he's got a portrait taller than he is. That's your first clue to a total arse. Fact.
Oh, that's rude. I could kick her out.
What do you think about the people who have gathered?
Which? The ones who do things, the ones who give orders?
What do you think about our spy master, ambassador, and commander?
Liliana is pretty in places. Swear I've seen her too. Or heard she used to play. But that'd be mad. Now Josephine, she's as good at humbling her kind as I am. Just with less mess. Knows her business, if you have to have it. And Cullen. I suppose if you want a jackboot, you get a big one so you can grow into it. Nice hair though.
Anything to say about Varric?
Varric? Too clever. Always saying something, but never saying it straight.
Yeah, it's true. I like that about him.
What about Solus?
Solus? His head's crammed up 1,000 years ago.
Thoughts about Cassandra?
Not as buttoned up as she plays, right? tough, though. I'd stand behind her in front of anything.
And any thoughts about Warden Blackwall?
He's too good, right? I'd like to see him out of that uniform. Not like that.
What's your opinion of Vivienne?
She's a bitch, but she knows. She better.
We'll talk later.
Good, right? I'll be here.
Alright, see you around, Sarah. Appreciate your
Got the door
unique insights.